Hello, welcome back to another video, and if you're new, welcome. This week I'm gonna do a what I read in a week. I've actually started with The Haunting. I'm like, I want to say 30% into this book, but I'm not exactly sure how much. I started reading it last night. I heard it's really good, and so far it literally has me in the edge of my seat. It's basically this girl Penny, she had like a boyfriend, and it turns out his dad was like a serial killer, and he went to jail. Obviously, they broke up because her parents wanted her nothing to do with him. And I think I want to say like a year later, a lot of murders started happening again, and obviously dad's in jail, so they think it's like right now I'm the part where they thought it was like a copycat, but they arrested somebody now, and they think it's over. They am at that part, and they went to go check out like this theater that they that doesn't, nobody goes there anymore. Like it's literally closed down, and to see if the serial killer was in there or what was happening. But yeah, so far it's a really good book, and I wanted to do like a spooky or like something like that for October, which I've done The Housemaid, this one, and I think those are like the only spooky ones that I've, not spooky, but like thriller books so far. I don't really read a lot of thriller. I'm more like a romance girl, but I want to get into thrillers. So if you have any good books, let me know. Put them down in the box, comment, and let me know, and I will absolutely read them. I actually read The Housemaid, which, oh my god, let me tell you, that book was amazing. Amazing. I couldn't put it down. I finished it in one day. I didn't go to sleep till like, I want to say 2 in the morning, just reading it. I wanted to finish it. I was like, I need to finish this book. And it was absolutely amazing. I want to read the second one now, and I heard there's a third one coming out. So I'm so excited about those. I need to go get the second one now. But yeah, I'm reading The Haunting, so follow along with me and keep on watching, and you see how much we can read in a week. Hello, wanted to give you guys an update. I've been reading for about 2 hours, and I've gone through that much. I think I'm like 53% of the book. I don't know. It started off like really good. Her friends are getting on my nerves right now. Like it's a group of 4, 2 girls and 2 guys, which is the main girl, and then her best friend, and the 2 guys, and then it was her boyfriend, which they're obviously broken up now. So it was a group of 5. Right now it's just them 4, and the guys are so irritating, like so much. They're getting on my nerves so bad. Like, I don't even know why. I have a feeling that they have something to do with like the murders going on again. I don't know. I'm just like really annoyed by the way they're acting with her. So, and it's getting like kind of not boring, but like it's, I don't know how to put it. Like, it's not really interesting anymore. It's like, well, I just got to a part. I think they're about to find like another body, but I don't know. Like, it's like they're not really like, they're kind of like more into like their problems than like that anything that has to do with like with the killer or the bodies or anything like that. So it's more about their personal problems and their personal life, which I mean, it's okay, but it's just kind of boring. It's like the same thing repeating itself. Like, she's still in love with this guy, and one of the guys has like feelings for her, and he doesn't want them to be together or something. So it's like the same thing. She like wants to talk to him, and then this guy's like, why, and blah blah. So it's like kind of annoying, irritating me a little bit. But I guess let's keep on going and see where this book ends. Because right now, I think I will rate this a 4 stars. Maybe it'll go into 5, maybe a 4.5. No, I think I will rate this a 3.5 right now because of how irritating everything has been. But maybe when the book ends, it will come up a little bit. We'll keep on reading and we'll see where it goes. So I just finished reading the book and I still give it a 3.5. I feel like the book wasn't terrible. It ended in a cliffhanger though. But I kind of figured it out before I knew who was the killer or what happened. They dragged that book so much. Like, it's so much detail that we didn't really need to know. Like, there was a part where she's like, oh, my head hurts, but I need to save my friend first before I take my pills. Like, what? You know, it was kind of weird. But 3.5, still didn't like it as much. But now I'm gonna start Love in Other Words. I'm just doing dinner and I'm gonna start another book. Yeah. No book update. It's almost 12 a.m. and I'm barely gonna start reading Love in Other Words. I had a busy afternoon. We're watching the Mexico game, and then we just started watching other shows and just sat there talking, having conversations. And yeah, so I'm gonna start Love in Other Words. I heard this book's really, really good, but we will see. Hello, it's the next day. It is about 1:37 in the afternoon. I did read about 17 pages last night. It was like 12:50 when I started reading this. Honestly, I've only read 17 pages and I am loving this book so much. I think I went into it blind, but I think she's like about to get married and she has like a job. I think either she has a job or yeah, she works as a pediatrician. And she's gonna get married, and then I think she goes into like a coffee shop or something like that, and then she sees the first love, her first love, and I think, you know, feelings start coming back, or not sure exactly, but I think there's gonna be that feelings are gonna come back, and then she's gonna fall over heels for him again. Don't know. Like I said, I'm going into it blind. I kind of just read the back. And I went to 17 pages and I think I left off where she sees him in the coffee shop where she like, oh, this is him. And I think she tells her best friend. Her best friend's like, it's so funny because they're at the coffee shop and she recognizes him from the back. Like, she didn't even have to see his face or nothing. Like, she said, oh shit, this is Elliot. I think that's his name if I'm not mistaken. And her best friend's like, what? And then she's like, oh, you know, it's a cute, hot, sexy man in front of you, of course. And then she's like, no, this is Elliot. And then the best friend's like, oh, the two different kinds of O's. But I thought that part was really, really funny. But that's where I left off, and I'm gonna pick up and start reading. I just did a little bit of I went to go clean my laundry room because it was a freaking mess. I did my skincare. I did not feel like putting on my makeup today, and I didn't feel like doing anything to my hair. My hair has been so bad. It's like so damaged right now that I just braided it last night, and I'm gonna leave it like this for days. I have ordered some products. They're gonna get here soon, so. But yeah, I'm really excited about this book. It's 400 and something pages. I've been reading a lot this month, but the books that I read, they're like super tiny, like 300 pages, 200 and something. But this one, I'm just super excited. I heard so many good things about this book. Let's get into it, and I'll come back and update you in a bit. Hello, time for an update. I've been reading about 2 hours, and that's how much I read. I've been reading so slow right now. I am struggling so much to stay awake. This morning, I don't know what it is, but this morning I woke up like around 10, and I'm literally laying down on my phone and my eyes keep closing. I'm just so tired today. So I was on the couch and I was falling asleep. I came to the room and I was falling asleep. I'm just so tired. I'm struggling with reading today, but I feel like I did pretty good. I'm like 30-ish% on the book, like 31%. So far I'm liking it. Like I said at the beginning, it was a really good start. I think I'm in the part where I left off where she sees him at the cafe, and then she's like, and then I started when she's like, well, I'm gonna leave, and then he sees her and they're like saying hi to each other or whatever, and she's trying to avoid him. There's a reason that they stopped talking, and it makes you, well, and it seems like he's the reason that she stopped talking to him. He did something to her, not sure what it is yet, but they're like, right now they're in the place where they're like talking, they're friends, they're gonna be friends, so really there. And I like that it's like a back and forth, like it tells you a little bit about their past, and then it tells you like the present, what they're doing or what's happening with them, and I love that. I'm like literally want to know what the heck happened, because it looks like they had a really good relationship, or how they started as really good friends, and I'm guessing they just kind of fell in love with each other. But I'm liking it so far. I'm gonna go start making dinner, and once we eat dinner and my husband goes to the living room and watch his show, I'm gonna come back and read a bit more and see where I can get to today. I want to say I might do at least half of the book today, and maybe I can finish the other half tomorrow. Let's hope so. I'm just so tired. My head hurts. That's how tired I am. My head hurts. I need some cafecito, but great. I'll update you in a little bit. Hello and good afternoon. Today's Thursday. We're on our third, I want to say our third day for the weekly reading vlog. And I'm already halfway through. 11 Other Words. I am loving this book so much. I hate her fiance right now so much. But I love Elliot, of course, and it's really a great book. I did stay up late, a little bit late, to kind of read this, because you know, life happens, and I couldn't sit down to read until like super late. But well, not that late. I think it was like maybe 11. But yeah, I kind of read this last night, and I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna eat some breakfast. I woke up super late today. I don't know what's been going on lately. I'm super tired. Yesterday I read so slow because I was super tired in the afternoon, and at night that's when I started like reading more. Which I was tired, but I kind of pushed myself, and I was like, no, I'm gonna read this. And yeah, so I'm gonna read a little bit, eat some breakfast, which is lunch now, and just got out the shower and did my skincare. I'm gonna go eat breakfast or lunch, and then I'm gonna sit down and read a little bit more. I feel like for me, the best time to read is at night, when I'm already done with like everything I had to do, like cleaning, cooking, or like taking the dogs here, or doing whatever I need to do. I feel like night it's better for me to read. I feel like I get more reading done than I usually do in the afternoon. But I don't have much to do today, so hopefully we can get through this book. So it's about 2 hours and 30 minutes later, and I finally finished the book. So cute. I did not expect that whole turn on the end. I mean, if you read it, you know. But honestly, 5 out of 5 stars. I did not want to put it down, and it was like I ate it up. Like I was just reading, and I didn't even like honestly notice how long I was sitting. Like I didn't notice the time, nothing. I just kept reading, and then finally when I was done, I was like, oh dang, I've been sitting for 2.5 hours. But I'm honestly, and I don't really like highlight or annotate or anything, but I did a bit, just a little bit of like little quotes that I like, or things that they said. I didn't do the whole book. It's just like little, like I said, little quotes or things that like popped out to me, like jumped out to me. And yeah, but it was a cute book. I really loved it. I honestly, it's like one of those books that you like literally think about it and you're not gonna stop thinking about it. And it was one of the books, if I would totally read this again. Yeah. But I'm gonna take a little break, and then I'm gonna start the new book. I think it's called Billy Summers by Stephen King. But that's the one I'm gonna start next. And yeah, I'm gonna take a little break, and then I'll come back and read a little bit more. Hello, good afternoon. It's like 1 something in the morning. Not morning, afternoon. I kind of started my day super late. I'm barely like about to do my skincare. That's how late the day has been. I had an appointment for Toby today at 10 in the morning, and I woke up like 9:30. The good thing is that it's so close to home. It's like maybe 5 minutes, maybe 4. I don't know. It's like literally so close. But last night I only read like about a chapter, like 14, 17 pages. My head was hurting so bad. It was like pounding. I took medicine, nothing helped. I just had a really bad headache. And this morning I felt like a little bit. It still hurts a bit, but not as much as it did. So I couldn't read as much as I wanted to because, like I said, I had a pounding headache. It did not let me read. But what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna do the audiobook. Hopefully there's one. There might be. I haven't looked up. I'm gonna do the audiobooks. I need to clean. I need to wash dishes. I need to clean a little bit. I haven't cleaned. So my house is getting a little mess, and yeah, I'm gonna see what I can get done today, like what I can do the audio, and then we'll see how much I actually read later on. Because like I said, I feel like the afternoons are like better for me when it comes to reading, because it's when I have less things to do. And then we're already done with dinner. My husband's like in the living room watching TV, and then I'll be in the room just reading. So yeah, so I'll probably do like an audiobook or some of the audio in the morning, or not the morning, but like now till later on, and then night I'll probably do a little bit more reading. But honestly, I'm a little bored with this book right now, and I don't know, I'm not understanding it a lot, but I think it's also in third person, and I can't do books like that. So I will try to give it a chance, and I will try not to DNF it, or we'll see. But or I saw someone on TikTok called it she didn't DNF, but she put it on pause. So maybe I'll put it on pause for a bit. And I actually want to start reading Harry Potter again. I already read him like, I want to say 3 times, but I don't know. I just want to read Harry Potter right now. So if anything, because me and my cousin are supposed to be reading the book together, and she says she hasn't started it. So if anything, I'll read a little bit, maybe halfway, and then let her catch up to me. And then from there, I'll just probably read Harry Potter until she catches up. So that happened with the book, what's it called? The Fairy Tale by Stephen King. It took me about a month to read it, just because I was trying to let her catch up to me. And then when I said, you know what, you're taking too long, and I finished it, and I was like, I want to say my 7th book of the my 5th book of the month, and she had barely finished the book. I did an audiobook too with that one, because I kind of got boring. Like the beginning of it was so good. It was a really good book, and then once he started going in, like he went into that world, to that new world, that's when I was like, it is a little boring. But once they were in once he was like with Mr. I forgot the name, Hodwitch or something like that. It was a really great book. And then once it started going in the fairy tale world, that's when I was like, well. And I think I did half reading and then half audiobook. So that's probably what I'm going to do with this one too. But I will let you guys know what happens, how much. I'll update you in a little bit. But I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hello, it's been quite a while. I've been cleaning all afternoon. Been about 4 hours, and I've been listening to the audio for the Billy Summers, and that's how much I've gotten in. I left off in chapter 8, which at the beginning of it I thought it was kind of boring, but after it kind of went into it, I started liking it, paying more attention to it. I think it's like this guy that he's this assassin, I think, and he is in his last job, and trying to do the last one because he's getting older or whatever. And right now he's like in a town, I think he's like renting a house or something like that, and he's getting prepared, but he's also writing a book. So, or he's pretending to be a writer, but he's actually is writing a book, I think, about like his life or something like that. So far it's great. But I'm gonna take a little break. I've been cleaning all afternoon. I'm tired. I'm good. Um, and that might be it for today. That might be all I read or maybe listened. But, well, once I'm done cleaning, I won't listen anymore. But that might be it for today because I want to let her catch up. And I'm going to read Harry Potter. I've been wanting to read those books for quite a while. But because I have like this big old TBR, I'm like, no, I'm gonna wait. But no, I'm like, no, today I was watching the movies yesterday, so I'm like really excited to read at least the first one for this month. And yeah, so I'll give you guys an update on what I read for today for this one. Good afternoon. Today is Saturday. Last night, this is how much I read of Harry Potter. I'm not halfway there, but almost. And then I read like 13 pages this morning. And this is how much I've gotten through the Billy Summers, which I'm actually starting to like it a lot. Like it's freaking good. Right now, I'm in the part where he's doing the job, or he did the job already, so I'm like super excited about that. I'm actually listening to that one because I'm getting ready. I have a show to do in like 2 hours, about 2 hours, and yeah, I'm getting ready, so I'm listening to that. And I did read last night. I started Harry Potter, and then I read, like I said, a little bit. I read 100 pages of Harry Potter. And then this morning I read about let's see, about 12 pages of it. So I'm almost halfway, but not there yet. I'm just very excited. I'm just wearing my food right now, so, and then I'll start doing my hair. But I want to hope that I can at least finish the Harry Potter today, because like I said, the Stephen King, I'm trying to not read it all in 1 or 2 days, because we basically, my cousin and I have like a little book club where we find like books. I get these, and then we find them in Spanish for her, and then she reads them, and then we kind of talk about them. We did that one. We did that with the fairy tale one too, and she reads super slow, so I'm trying to let her catch up. But yeah. Alright, well, I'll see you later and update you, see how much I've gotten in this books. Hello, I have not updated you guys since like yesterday afternoon, but I'm like more than a little bit than halfway through Harry Potter. This book looks wonky. It broke. It used to be my sister's, so she gave them to me, but it was already like that. And the other one, the Billy Summers, I have not read anything, but tomorrow I will be babysitting like literally all day, so I'm taking both books and see if I can finish them tomorrow. So yeah, I've literally been so busy. I was super busy yesterday, and today also been busy. I read a little bit, but I was busy all morning, so I'm trying to finish this at least for tomorrow. Tomorrow's my last day for this vlog, so let's see if I can actually finish this by tomorrow, or at least both of them. Hello. Yesterday was the last day of my weekly reading video, and I did not update or record it yesterday because I worked from 9 to 10. I did finish 2 books last night. I finished Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. This was on Kindle. I started reading Carving for Kara, I think that's what it's called, and I finished it. It's like a really, really short story, like 150 pages maybe. But just wanted to update you guys of all the reads I did. I finished 4 books, and I did do half of Billy Summers, which I don't know where I left that book. It should be somewhere because I did take it last night with me, but I don't remember where I put it at. But I started off with the Haunting. Like I said, I give it a 3.5 stars. It's just, it was one of those, it dragged for too long. It just dragged a lot. And then I left with the cliffhanger. Am I gonna read the next one? Yes. Yes, I am. Because I need to know how this book finishes. I don't know if I need to look up and see if they actually have another one, or this, because I heard this is a new book, but I'm not sure if she's bringing out another book or if it's already out. I need to see, because I need to know how the story ends. Because if that's how the story ends, then it might go down a little bit in stars. And I did finish Love in Other Words, which I absolutely loved this book. It was really good. Like I mentioned, I did do a little bit of annotating. Well, not annotating, but I did like underline some of like the cute things or they said to each other or things like that. But it was amazing. I loved it, love it, love it. Then the other books, obviously Harry Potter, obviously 5 stars. I absolutely love the series. I didn't grow up reading it because I didn't know about these books after I saw the movies. My sister, my older sister, she's 7 years older than me, so she grew up with these books. And I don't know, these books were gifted from her to me, so they are a little, this one, at least this one's falling apart, but I absolutely love them. I don't care how bad they look, because it's something that I got from my sister, and they don't have the cover on them. This is how I got them, so I absolutely love these books. But I think this is the only one that looks a little beat up. But like I said, I absolutely love Harry Potter at 5 stars. And my next book I read, also finished last night, was Carving for Kara. It's like a little Halloween book, because it is like a, I think it is on Halloween or Halloween week or something like that. It's spicy, but creepy. It's about this, I think he's like a CIA agent, and then they meet each other at like a cafe, and that's all they did. Like they literally looked at each other, and he's like, I want her, she wants me. And then like he becomes like this creepy ass guy. But she likes it. But like I said, it was like 150 pages, and it was super good. It was really good. I want to say I gave it a 4 stars out of 5. There were some things I was like the writing was kind of like to me, but it was a good book. 4 out of 5. And yeah, if you haven't read it, go read it. And if you read it, you know what I'm talking about when I mean he's creepy. So don't smile at guys that got face, please. And then Billy Summers, I'm halfway through it, and I am absolutely loving that book. It has been good. Like at first, the beginning, I was kind of like, ugh, I don't know if I'm gonna like this, because I feel like it was dragging a little bit. But then once I started getting into it, I was like, yes. I'm not really gonna talk about it much because I don't want to do any spoilers, but it's absolutely amazing, and hopefully it keeps going at like the rate, or it keeps going how it is, and it doesn't go downhill for me. But I literally like that book so much. So yeah, well, that wraps up for the weekly reading. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.